So hello people, here's your Sebastian Power Sieger. Welcome to this live video. I just posted my Facebook timeline some songs from a creature which I've lived as a man before, George Michael. He was a musician during his lifetime, and he did produce also a concert, or he was an act on a concert of hope, regarding HIV illnesses. So the fight against that illness. And today, George Michael can present himself and communicate by controlling the natural environment. So, George Michael, the creator, because the musician George Michael, the human, have lost his human body. Okay, but the creator George Michael do exist today, is intelligent and able to communicate. And I did communicate also with other creators shortly before I started that live video. So, and George Michael is here in Bonn at that moment in time, and he can canalize more wind to the tree and shape that tree to agree to a few things so that you people can understand that. I will speak out a few things. So first of all, the creator I'm communicating with soon is George Michael. He can agree to that fact, and to the fact that he is now, at that moment in time, here in Bonn, Germany, producing this live video for you. And I asked George Michael, can you trigger the wind now and canalize the wind to this huge tree in front of my window? And can you start to shake the tree again to show yourself clearly to the people and to agree to the few things I spoke out regarding your identification as George Michael? So George Michael will now trigger the wind, and he will agree to that stuff. And I request from George Michael to use more wind, please, because he have to make that very clear. I know in the live videos it's hard for the people to see. That's why, as an information, I'm filming here with another camera. I'm gonna upload that as well. So George Michael, can you trigger the wind one time clearly? Can you shake that whole tree a little bit around for the people to say hello to them? And then we can start to communicate a little bit better. And you see now that George Michael is canalizing the wind very clearly, and he's shaking this tree around for you. So the leaves, everything start to shake because of the wind which is canalized to that tree. I'm going to use that camera for a moment as a flying camera, and that video material will be uploaded later. And with this camera, I'm also going to show you the area where I am. And I'm going to stand up for a moment, going to open the window that you can see a little bit more later. So that's the area, that is the Post Tower in Bonn. There's the United Nations building. And these are the houses in the background. You can see how huge that tree is, how big that is, and you can imagine how much wind is always canalized if this huge tree starts to move. Like now, and you can hear it. So it's specific canalized to this tree. And then you have much more movement, and that is canalized by George Michael, the creator, who have lived as the man before, and as the musician from the Concert of Hope. So I'm going to communicate with George Michael after I smoked a little bit and after I was drinking something, and hopefully that will work out then, George. And I will post that also as a live video, and you will see later also the extra video material with this, which is captured with this other camera, so that you can see even more. If you want to watch more live videos, please watch my Facebook timeline, because in these days I'm trying to do some live videos. And with George Michael later, I'm gonna speak about the fact that creatures like George today can use human bodies, can connect in symbiosis to them, can live inside human bodies, but they are also able to heal human bodies. And with George Michael, I later going to speak about a little bit more about that topic, because how I see it as one of the humans who's living together with ghosts and who's often communicating with creatures like George Michael, I think the public do not understand the real potential there for all of you, because all of you could potentially get sick tomorrow, or you could be a victim of an illness which just do exist today on planet Earth, because the humans have not learned from the ancestors how to find solution for illnesses, for different type of illnesses. So it's a very important topic. Also, what creatures which have lived as human beings before are capable of to do if they are connected in symbiose to human bodies regarding healing. Also, that is very important topic, and the public do not know much about it. And that's why I'm informing about that. Stay tuned on my Facebook account, and with the live videos, I'm going to produce one shortly later with George Michael, and we're going to speak a little bit about my situation from me, Nigel Sebastian Power Sieger, I'm in, but we're also going to speak a little bit about illnesses, and we're going to speak about the situation on planet Earth, how I look at it and how he sees that, regarding the fact that I'm informing since a couple of years about the potential which could get used by other living humans, and the fact that they do not use that potential and chances. Thank you very much for watching so far. My name is Nigel Sebastian Power Sieger, and the wind is canalized one more time for you, very clear and very specific, from George Michael. So he did use always a higher wind level to present himself, and he can use the method to agree to stuff. Thank you very much for watching so far, and see you later.